This is you. You stand around and watch all the opportunities go by. You sit there, you sit there, you sit there. Rick's getting ready. Oh, maybe the next one. Maybe the next one. Maybe the next one. Oh, no, I'm tired now. Maybe the next one. Maybe the next one. And there comes somebody like me. Just jumps on the, eats it. Maybe the next one, Ray. Who in this room is that male lion? Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. The difference between me and everybody in this room is I have no fear of anything. Not physically, not mentally, not emotionally, psychologically, whatever fucking adjective you want to use, or maybe throw in a few adverbs. I have no fear. What are you afraid of? Some of you have a longer list of what you're not afraid of than what you're afraid of. Why? Because you saw what your parents were afraid of. You saw what your grandparents were afraid of. You saw what your older brother was afraid of, etc., etc., etc. Almost nobody has any self-esteem. Almost nobody has any self-confidence. Almost nobody has any self-worth. And to do what I didn't know that. And the reason why it was so easy for me is I've got big balls, big mouth, and I'm above average intelligence. That's all you need.
Yeah, I agree. I always say that anyone could pretty much start the company that I built up. People just don't want to do it.
Correct.
People don't have the guts to actually go and do what I do. But
and make the hard decisions.
Yeah, it's not that I'm smarter than everybody else. It's just that I just decided to do it.
First of all, self-esteem is built the first 7 or 8 years of life. Who are you around the first 7 or 8 years of life? A mom, maybe a dad, maybe one grandparent, maybe an older sibling, right? What do they know about programming kids to be high performance? Nothing. Mm-hmm. They teach you to love. They may teach you some religion. But if love and religion got the job done, we wouldn't have all the problems we've got. They don't get the job done. So now once you're past 7 or 8, and when a kid's 3 years old, other than to change a diaper, they're pretty happy. They're laughing. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 3 years, 5 years, kids are pretty happy. Then as they get exposed to the educational system and they get exposed to other people other than their immediate family, they change. They change. Some people say the world gets them down, okay? Once you're a teenager and older, you're the average of the 5 or 6 buddies that you hang with. I ask all the universities, I ask all the people that I talk to, would you want your kids to grow up and be like your friends? Almost everybody says no. Would you like your kids to grow up and be like you? Almost everybody says no. Would you like your kids to grow up and be like your parents? Almost everybody says no. Okay? Now, if they're saying they don't want you to be like them, they don't want their kids to be like their parents, what is that telling you? Lack of self-confidence. They don't want to fail. They don't want to fail. And most people care about what other people think, other people say. 98% of the high performers on the planet have one thing in common: they're introverts. Bill Gates is an introvert, Warren Buffett's an introvert, Elon Musk is an introvert, blah, blah, okay. Only 2% are loudmouth alpha males like me, okay? But both the introverts and the alpha males focus, obsession. I mean laser beam focus. High performance people focus on the few, not the many. We focus on all your efforts on one. But the second thing that they have in common, in addition to focus, is they love what they do. They're passionate about what they do. It's tough to work, long hours of something you don't like. But most people, by the time they become adults, they're thinking, because they want to be liked, because they want to fit in, they are pleasers, okay? And the high performance people that you read about aren't pleasers. They may be introverts. They may not be extroverts and alpha males like me, but they're not pleasers. I mean, Bill Gates is not a pleaser, okay? And Bill Gates, if you knew him in business, is selfish. And the thing that the university students can't grasp, when you go back to Henry Ford, Steve Jobs, Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, the current guys, Elon Musk, Ma from Alibaba, they all have one characteristic, is that they're tough as nails. You can be tough as nails and still be an introvert. They are tough. They know how to make hard decisions. They're not interested in what other people think. Hey, now I'm not going to embarrass you by asking you to raise your hand. There are people in this audience today that have never been spanked by their parents. They have never been reprimanded by their parents. They've never got in a schoolyard fight. They wouldn't say shit if it was in their mouth. And you wonder why the country, the world's so up. I can see. And that's why I call you snowflakes. Because you melt under pressure. You start worrying about the money you made. And you stop playing to win, and you start playing not to lose. And there's no comparison between playing not to lose and playing to win. You start coveting your assets like an old hen sitting on her eggs. Those of you that have started a business understand geometric growth. The only thing I did is I never stopped for 10 years. 120 hours a week. Sleeping at bus stations, sleeping at airports. So now, how do you make money? You need to love something, so it's not work. You got to be able to put in long, long hours and not consider it work. And you've got to make a lot of sacrifices. You can't be going to your Sweet 16, whatever. You can't be going to, I mean, that's just, there's not time for that.
How much time you're wasting with people that have no business being in your life to attain your goals.
Correct.
Okay. Hanging out with losers. Wasting your time with people that mean
Correct.
nothing to you. Okay.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. High performance people fly like eagles. Eagles fly alone. Zuckerberg has no mates. Elon Musk has no mates. Steve Jobs had no mates. Bill Gates has no mates. And I can go on and on and on and on. They don't hang. They don't chill. They don't go to the Super Bowl. They don't go to the World Cup. They don't go to Wimbledon. All they do is work. If Elon Musk and all these guys and myself, we all slept in our office the first 10 years of our business. Slept in the office. You know, success leaves clues, kids. And they're all tough as nails. Some of you will say they're ruthless. No pain, no gain. Hungry for a better life. Hungry for change. You're either all in or you're not. Find something you love. Find something you're passionate about. And then work your ass off and practice, practice, practice. There's more money out there right now than ever in the history of time.